Louise Upston.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm pleased to take the final call in the second reading of the Family Court Proceedings Reform Bill. And I think, Mr Speaker, there'd be one aspect that we would agree in this House, in that courts are no place for children. And if you think about the reform that this bill is undertaking, is really looking at the needs of children first, and making sure that the environment and the reform that we are putting in place really provides a structure that is going to be the most useful for them, that provides the most safe environment, that provides a lasting resolution. And that's why, Mr Speaker, the emphasis is not what the last speaker was implying, but there is an emphasis on using the family disputes resolution more so that you can get really lasting outcomes. And as a constituent MP, I think that some of the most difficult cases that I've had before me is to deal with families that have parenting issues, that have income support issues, separation issues with their children. And it's very clear to see, Mr Speaker, that it's actually the children that come off the worst in these environments. And I'm a firm believer that the more that we can keep them away from a court process, that we can put other processes in place that assist resolution, not just for a month or 3 months, but for the lifetime of that child. And that's why this is quite a different process when we're talking about courts and we're talking about resolution. Because children have very different needs than some of the other court processes that we have in place. Yes, we've had some significant cost implications in terms of the use of the family court, but the driver of this really is more looking at how do we have lasting solutions for those that are most vulnerable, and in this case I'm particularly interested in the children that are in those families that have had separation and breakup issues, so that we're able to have a solution that works for them long term. So I disagree with some of the other speakers. This reform is clearly aimed at those that need to have court assistance, absolutely, but not making that as the most desirable option, trying to look at making sure that those that have the need for legal representation and legal aid absolutely will get it. But not making that the most desirable channel for people to go through in terms of resolving these issues. So the government recognises that the family court provides only one component that's important in terms of people sorting out their issues and problems, and for the long-term benefit, people should be encouraged and other mechanisms provided for them to seek that assistance and get long-term resolution, which is of course going to be in the much better interests of the children involved, Mr Speaker. Thank you.
The question is that the amendments recommended by the Justice and Electoral Committee by majority be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The aye. A party vote has been called. Would the clerk please conduct a party vote?
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed. 33. Sorry, 33.
Correction. Yep.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Maori Party.
2 votes opposed.
Mana.
1 vote opposed.
Act New Zealand.
1 vote in favour.
The Honourable Peter Dunn.
1 vote in favour.
Brendan Horan.
1 vote opposed.
Any other votes?
The ayes are 61, the noes are 58. The amendments are agreed. The question is that the motion be agreed. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. No. The ayes have it.
Noes have it.
As a party vote has been called. Would the clerk please conduct a party vote?
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
33 opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 opposed.
Maori Party.
2 votes opposed.
Mana.
1 vote opposed.
Act New Zealand.
1 vote in favour.
The Honourable Peter Dunn.
One vote in favour.
Brendan Horan.
One vote opposed.
Any other votes?
The ayes are 61, the noes are 58. The motion is agreed to.
Family Court Proceedings Reform Bill, second reading.
The bill is set down for committee stage next sitting day. I call on Government Order of the Day number 10.
Psychoactive